The reason that most people aren't successful, in my opinion, is that they sacrifice global benefit for local benefit. And that happens in all areas of life. You eat the piece of cake because you have an acute local benefit versus the global benefit of a six-pack that lasts for a very long time or better health, et cetera, right?
You mean the instant gratification as opposed to delayed gratification?
Yes, exactly. And I like saying global, I just like saying local versus global because it happens in an organization, for example. Sales guys don't want to put the notes in the thing because it's a pain in the butt to put the notes in the CRM. But finance needs the notes, customer service needs the notes, success needs the notes, like all of these other departments need those notes for all the other things that we're going to do. And so it's a local cost, but for a global benefit. And so I think if people were able to delay that immediate gratification, which is like, this is the nature of success. I think
there was funny, man.
There was this study that was done, I can't remember it.
Is this the marshmallow test or the other?
Okay, God, I can talk about the marshmallow test. Okay, so fun one with the marshmallow test is measuring how long they delay for the marshmallow. So at what point does it not make sense? If they say you can get one, because everyone simplifies the experiment, which is like, if I give you a marshmallow, one now, or you can get two later, right? But what if two is in a year?
Yeah, you're like, I don't care, I'll take the one now.
Right. So then the next question I would have is like, if you were to test kids and then say at what point the global versus local crosses would be, and then track the kids who had the longest marshmallow waiting period, because then you could measure how long they're willing to wait.
They're the most successful probably in life.
Right.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Just total side note. But the three things that I think were in common of the ultra successful were inflated sense of self, as in they thought that they deserved big things, they wanted to go after big things.
They believed in themselves, right?
Inferiority, never being good enough, and impulse control.
Those are the three factors of the most successful.
They're like when they did a common factors analysis, like these people think they believe that they can achieve all this amazing stuff, and then it's an amazing paradox because at the same time they think they're not good enough and they are insecure about whether they can achieve it. And they have impulse control. And so it's like if you
discipline,
have right, and they stay focused on the thing. And what I'd say the biggest breakthroughs that I've had, I think that will create a lot of the wealth that we will have in the future is really a deep understanding of how long is, and shooting with the intention of like, I'm only bringing this up because my YouTube guy said it. He's like, I've never had somebody who actually started it. I was like, we'll see what we do in 5 years. I was like, we'll measure that. And he was like, no one has literally ever said that to me. I was like, as long as I see progress, I'm good.
Because everyone wants results in like 2 months.
Yeah. Like if we're going this way, I'm cool. I don't need to say like, that's good enough. For most people, if they could extend the time horizon, because like, I'll give you another hack. You can know how wealthy someone is based on the time horizons they speak in.
Give me an example.
So if someone's talking about how they're trying to make money today, like, hey, let me hold 20 for today. You know how poor they are. I have to say poor. Like, how poor they are, right? If someone's talking about what they're going to make this week or this month or this quarter or this year or this decade, think about how different the people are who are talking in those time horizons. And so I think that if we can shift the time horizon that we think in, then we gain more leverage over our time, which we then know we will compound into money. Because I think if you can master the time, you master the money.
That's good.